Remember that password you use for everything? Yeah, the one that's probably your childhood nickname and the name of your first pet. That's what we're going to be protecting today by showing why strong Wi-Fi security is a must. Think of the Wi-Fi network in your home. You wouldn't just leave your house door wide open, allowing anybody and everybody to come in and take all of your stuff. Well, an unsecured Wi-Fi network is basically the same thing. Anyone can waltz in and just borrow your internet. Let's just say that might not look well for your Netflix queue. Now, we've all heard of WPA2 security. It's like a padlock for your Wi-Fi. But guess what? Even padlocks can be picked with the right tools. That's where it gets interesting. Now, WPA2 is definitely harder to crack than its older cousin WEP. Wired equivalent privacy. WEP is about as reliable as giving my toddler a cookie and expecting him not to eat it. Seriously, a teenager with a laptop could break WEP. Thankfully, most have ditched WEP at this point. WPA, Wi-Fi protected access, was a step up, but it still has its own problems. Think of it as a slightly sturdier padlock, but you've still got the code written on the back. WPA2, on the other hand, is like Fort Knox. Impenetrable! Let's be honest, WPA2 still has its own vulnerabilities. Now, cracking these passwords can be tough. But fear not, we've still got some tricks up our sleeves. Well, it all starts with capturing a WPA2 handshake. We'll be using one of my favorite tools, the air cracking sweep. Make sure you have a network interface card that can be put into monitor mode. Next, you'll start dumping data from available networks. We will want to pull out the BSS ID we are interested in to narrow the data we pull in and start saving our data to a capture file. In that bottom block, we will want to wait and see if any device connects with our access point of interest. Let's take that station's address and run replaying against it. We're performing a deauthentication attack with our TAC01 argument. Notice the epoll in the notes. That's the handshake we want. You can check your capture file with air cracking to see if you captured any handshakes while the capture is still running. Once we have the handshake, it's time to unleash the dictionary attack. Unleash the words! This method involves trying out a list of passwords until we find the right one. And now, the moment of truth. Use air cracking with a word list of your choice and attempt to crack the handshake password. Here, I'm using RockU. Yay! We've successfully cracked a WPA2 password and gained access to the Wi-Fi network. That's why it's important to make sure that your password is less password123 and more. So there you have it, a crash course in Wi-Fi security. Remember, a strong password is your first line of defense. And hey, don't try to crack your neighbor's Wi-Fi. Chances are, you just might. Like and subscribe for more offensive security content.